Plaintiff Yolanda Hickman claims she's been on edge ever since the defendant gave her no edges when she did a worthless wig install at her subpar salon. She is suing for $2,500. Defendant Crystal Banfield doesn't believe the plaintiff didn't like the wig because she's been wearing it in social media posts, living her best life.
Ma'am, please approach the stand. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. All rise. The Honorable Judge Jerry Springer now presiding. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Najee. How are you?
I'm doing well, Judge. How you doing?
Good, good.
It's case number 072 on the docket. Hickman versus Banfield.
Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say hi. I'm a big fan. I'm here to sue the lady over here, the defendant,
Yes.
who thinks she's a hairdresser. And also, we'll talk about the dairy beads later. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
I,
Beads later. Okay.
beads later.
Go
First
ahead.
and foremost, I would
Crystal?
like to say hello to you.
Hi, how are you?
I grew up watching all your shows, huge
I'm
fan.
so sorry to hear that.
Right.
No, it was good. Good years, watching
Yeah.
you. Enjoyed it.
I had met Crystal online.
Yeah.
She was selling a self-defense keychain
Yes.
that I thought was really cool. I had purchased one from her. That's how I
okay.
originally met her. Of course, one of the taser did not work on that keychain. I should
There's
have
a
known that.
keychain with a taser.
It's a dagger, mirror, mace. It's a self-defense
Wow.
keychain.
Yeah.
Okay. And I had went to Super Bowl weekend down in Florida, and I came to Crystal Salon and asked if she could do my hair for that event that weekend.
Yes.
She did, and the hair was okay. Like, I lost the texture of my hair, and it slipped off in like 2 days, 3 days.
The wig.
The wig that she installed for me the first time for Super Bowl weekend, sir.
See,
I didn't know that her wig came off in a couple of days. She never expressed that to me. That's what I was saying. That's new information to me.
see, what I do, instead of wearing a wig, I let my eyebrows grow long and just comb them straight back.
As you
And I
should.
find that really works.
I'm gonna try that one day.
Try that one day
Will
when
do.
you're. I don't know much about wigs. How long was it supposed to stay on when you put a wig on?
Roughly 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, so
She
I
does.
had bought this wig. I ordered a wig off of line. It came from Africa.
I take pride in my work, and I want to make sure that my customer is
Judge,
satisfied
hang on,
Okay.
hang
at
on,
all
ma'am.
times.
I'm not sure, well, I know that you know, but you don't know about wigs, sir, right?
No.
Okay, well, in the African American culture, it's a lot of maintenance to keep up with our hair, you
Yeah.
know, a lot of scrutiny. You should wear it this way and that way. I have hair, I just wear it in a protective style, which is braided underneath, and wear wigs on top.
Oh, okay.
I purchased this wig. Some of them can be very expensive. This one costed $300.
Okay.
It took a whole month to come, to get here. Like I said, it came from Africa. I was very excited about the wig, and I called Crystal and I asked her if she can install my wig for me, and she said, yeah, bring it to the shop a day before, so she can pre-treat it, which is flipping it inside out and bleaching the knot so it could blend in with your scalp.
Okay,
that's what
I
they're
get that
supposed to
part.
do. Came in the next day to get my hair done, and it took 4 hours. I was sitting in a chair for an install that takes 30 minutes to 1 hour.
No wig takes, unless you are, I don't know who does a good install in 30 minutes. No wig install takes 30 minutes. I'm sorry.
So to sew my hair up, she had one piece of string, one thread that she used. She couldn't even re-knot that thread. This is very unprofessional. This is how she's doing me, a paying customer, right? Sewed my hair up with one string. Took 4 hours to put this wig on top of my hair. Now, I like the wig. It's a beautiful wig. She ruined it.
She came to me again. She wanted me to install a wig that she had purchased. So she brought me the wig prior, and I customized it for her. I bleached the knots, I pluck it,
Yeah.
to make it look more realistic. I saw pictures, she looked beautiful, everything, to my understanding, went well.
She cut all the baby hairs off.
It had a little baby hairs in the front prior to the install, But I kept, I asked her, I said, do you want to keep them? She was like, she doesn't like baby hair. She didn't want any baby hair. So I kept asking her, a little bit here. And she was like, no, she wanted to leave a little on the side, but not too much, because too much baby hair, it can make your wig look just tacky. It looks terrible with all the swooping and the hooping. It's just, it's terrible.
There's no hairs. There's no baby hairs. Everybody said, you look like Predator, or like you got an edge up.
That's tough.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I spent 3, like it's a nice wig, but girl, what she did to you? And sir, please let me add, I went to hair school. I graduated from Continental, and I have worked in a hair salon.
Oh, yeah.
And I do people hair all the time. It's not easy doing my own hair. That's why I went to someone else. That's why I go to other people to get my hair done here. This is how I left the shop. Look at that. This is the very next day. Look at my eyes. I cried all the way from her hair salon. That is terrible that she would leave me and charge me. She charged me for that. I'm out of a lot of money, sir. I talked to her and I asked her, I said, Crystal, you think that you can reimburse me for the wig? She stated that she would attempt to fix it. We met up, I gave her the wig. It came back with these hairs right here. This is how she fixed it. A patch of hairs right here and this. That's how it came back to me. I'm not wearing that. So she said, I fixed it. Come in the salon today and get your hair done. I go to the salon, Crystal is not there. 1 hour we waited.
Okay.
Crystal never showed.
When she brought me the wig, I was actually doing Tarza's hair, and I noticed that the wig had a hole in it. So I was like, okay, that's not a big deal, because with the laces, sometimes they're so delicate, they can rip.
Sir, that wig didn't have
I'm sorry, I didn't
hole
interrupt
in
her.
Okay.
You know what I
doesn't
mean?
matter.
Okay.
Rochester is small. If I wished to speak to her, I would have spoke to her already. So anyways, so the wig had a hole in it. We looked at it and we're like, oh, it's not, we can still do the install, whatever. She told me what she was looking for. I gave her that look. Then when it was coming down to the wire to pay and all of that, she was like, oh, I don't like it. The baby hairs, there's no baby hairs. And I said, well, this is what you expressed to me. When she got to the counter, she said something that really stuck out to me. She was like, yeah, and the last time I was here, you charged me $125 to the penny. And in my head, I'm like, okay, that's my price. And actually, I'm lowballing, because based on other stylists in the area, I am lowballing. You understand what I'm saying? But due to the fact that I'm fair and I'm reasonable, I'm like, okay, I will, charge this or whatever. It took her 3 different transactions to give me my money. Then with this wig, I charged her $60. And I said to her,
What do you normally charge?
well, for even like a braided wig, it's tedious work. So something for that's a $150 install. But I said to her, okay, let's do this. I'm fair and I'm reasonable. I'm going to charge you $60. I will fix the wig, and once it's to your satisfactory, you can pay me the rest. So she said, okay, she was, okay with that. And then she left. I called Tarza that same night because we were going to meet up anyway, and I started, telling her about it. And I looked on Facebook, and long behold, Yolanda, she's in the wig, living her best life, partying, doing all that. So I said,
I would have been living my best life, Your Honor, if I'd have had edges.
What do you know about that?
Hi, Jerry. I'm Tarza.
Hi,
Nice
Tarza.
to meet you. I do hair as well, Jerry. Okay,
Yes.
so I know how tedious it is. I know how much an install takes, how much it costs, and everything like that. And honestly, like Crystal said, $60, that was a low ball. I would never charge $60 for it. I don't care who it is.
Right.
I want my money,
She was at a party in
On-
this wig.
yes.
Jerry, when my hair's messed up, I'm not leaving my house.
I'm not going outside.
I'm not leaving my house.
We are just alike.
Okay, yes.
I'm
not
glad
going
you
outside.
understand.
So, Jerry, to see her, on
We
there,
thought
we
we were
thinking
okay.
she was like, oh, okay, sometimes.
That was that Saturday night. I didn't hear from her that Sunday. Then Monday, she started sending me these messages saying that, oh, I don't like the wig. It's terrible, da-da-da-da. I really think that you should reimburse me the money.
She asked me throughout the whole hairstyle, how do you like it? I said, Crystal, it's way too much buildup. This is way too much glue. She sat there and rubbed my face for about 1 hour with alcohol and some cheap towel, kept rubbing my face, was trying to rub
my towels
the
are Tommy,
excess
don't do
off
that.
of my face.
All of my towels
So
are
she charged me
designer.
$65,
Please.
sir, and she told me, you don't remember, or did you see my ad online? That now I'm charging $65. That's the only reason why I mentioned, well,
Where
dang,
did
you
she
charged me
see?
$125 before. That's the only reason for me mentioning that. Money has never been the issue.
Clearly it is.
Because I got it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I make it.
I can't see that.
Okay.
That's your business.
Girl,
That's
don't
your
address me.
business.
Rochester is too small.
All
It
right.
Don't
sure
address me.
is. And if you want to see me anywhere else, that's fine too.
All right, ma'am. Speak.
Rochester is small, very small.
Okay,
I just want my money, sir. She played herself. She did me wrong. I
So,
have money, and I'm a
Jerry-
paid
Hang on, hang on.
customer.
Okay.
How was she not? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why would she not pay for a ruined? You ruined it.
So I did reach out to Tarza because when you do wigs too, you can also reinstall
I don't know who
them.
Tarza is.
So you can
I'm
also
Tarza.
I don't care.
Hang on.
Go
you
ahead.
can reinstall a wig, any wig. So basically what we did, we went back in and recreated a hairline. So basically we unraveled some of the braids, took out enough
More
hair that
braids.
was allotted,
Cut
and
more.
went back
Ma'am, let us speak. Don't interrupt, please.
and cut, we didn't have to cut anything. So we unraveled the braids and we braided them back and we recreated that hairline. That's simple. That's an easy fix.
Okay, do we have a receipt for the wig?
Yes, sir.
Could I have a seat, ma'am?
I have it here if you don't have it.
You sued for $2,500.
That's correct.
For the price of 2 wigs, $391, the installation $65, and what you call emotional distress, $2,044.
Yes.
I'm interested in why emotional distress is $2,044, and what would your emotions have been like if it was $2,035?
There is. Okay.
But it's an exact amount.
Her
Okay.
mom's broke, but I just want to say that
Okay.
Stuff like
I
that.
am emotionally distressed because I spent a lot of money to
I
get my
understand.
hair done. She tried to play me by trying to
Okay.
fix it. This is her attempt to fix it.
Yeah, so I understand what you're suing for. The emotional distress, the cost of the 2 wigs, $391, and the installation, $65. Now,
She came to me. She came back to me a second time. I didn't go looking
Not
for
after
her.
this.
I didn't go looking for her. She got her hair done for me in February, and she came back to me. So evidently,
was the only person
something,
available,
evidently,
sir.
evidently,
She was the
something
only
struck
one
her
available.
to
That's
come
what I went
back
to
to
Crystal.
me.
Let her speak.
okay,
Okay.
I have a copy of the terms and conditions of going to her business, and it does say here, please note all sales are final for all products and services, but we will do everything we can to make sure your satisfaction is met. And in the emails that you both submitted, she did say, come in, set up a time, and I'll work on it, I'll fix it. You're not happy with what she did, but she at least made the offer that, with the terms and conditions, she was made. I'm not here to judge the kind of work she did. I believe, because that wouldn't be fair. But
I can't
on
wear it.
on your side, I do understand that you are really, really, really unhappy. Now, Crystal, you filed a countersuit for $5,000. Now, let me just say this. On the countersuit that you're filing against Yolanda, that case is already scheduled,
It'll be for a later date, yes.
yes, for a later date, and there's a criminal aspect to that case. So to protect your rights, I am not going to hear your countersuit. After that case is heard in the criminal court, you can come back to me, but I don't want anything said in this case
Right.
that prejudices the outcome of the criminal case, okay?
Okay.
Now, let me say this. The profession that you all know a lot about and you're in is what I call an artistic profession. We all have been to restaurants. You order the meal. It looks great on the menu. It comes, it may even look good when the presentation is made on your plate. And when you finish the meal, you say, that really wasn't very good. You cannot then say to the restaurant owner, I don't want to pay for this because I didn't like the meal.
Right.
Correct.
The level you have to reach for emotional distress is very high because by definition, anyone who files a suit is emotionally distressed. That's why you file the suit. I'm not saying you weren't distressed. I'm saying legally, people can't be compensated every time they're distressed. I'm inclined to give you the $391, even though she didn't purchase the wigs there. There is enough dispute going on with all of this that I'm going to rule that you get the $391 for the 2 wigs. for the $65 installation, that is already a 50% reduction on what her charge would normally
She
be.
ruined my
So-
wig. I had to pay for that. She
Okay,
ruined it.
That's why I'm
I can't
giving
wear
you.
it.
That's why I'm giving you $391 to go
Where's
and buy
my
a new one.
$65?
That's what my ruling is. I am awarding you $391 for the 2 wigs.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Hang on
I
one
am
second.
going to learn about hair.
Yeah, I got you. You should
Jerry,
come to my shop so I can give you a haircut.
Jerry,
I got
don't
you,
go
Jerry.
to her shop.
You should.
Don't do it. You'll
Jerry.
end up with no edges.
I do. You should come
Look
see me
at her
too.
wig. Look at that chopped up wig. She's a
That's right.
professional hairdresser, though.
We are the White Chicks of Rochester.
Yes, we is.
Let that be known. Classy,
Classy,
and bougie,
bougie.
never ever trashy, and you will see me again. Judge Jerry, let me just inform you a little bit more about this video. So like I said, she was in the video living her best life, dancing, cupping her hands, swinging the wig all around. So I didn't even know there was a problem until that Monday morning, because we saw the video and we even said to ourselves,
Yeah.
like,
She was lit.
She was
She was
lit.
lit.
She
She was out
She
there
looked really
tripping.
happy, and
Yep.
I felt good because I thought she, was happy.
They ruined my wig, and she should have paid for it.
Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have 2 options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. And don't forget to subscribe.